Hello, hello, hello. Hopefully everyone's doing well today. Thank you for checking out this video. So today, as you guys can see, we're going to be talking about all the stuff to know for Daredevil Born Again Season 2. Since as of this video's uploaded, Daredevil Born Again will be coming out tomorrow for Season 2. And man, I'm excited, bro. I'm very excited. And I've been hearing a lot of good stuff about the reviews so far are pretty good. What I've heard is that as of right now, they're all pretty praised well, and even there's some people that didn't like season one of Born Again, and they still liked it. And some people did say this, remember, just form your own opinion with all this. But they're saying that I think in the first few episodes, it's a bit it's alright, but then it gets great and peak in the second half. That's what I've been hearing. That's according to all of the people all saying it. So it seems like they are going to do well. And then there is the reviews are going well. And also, one of the things to know, just a quick thing, is that Daredevil Born Again Season 2 takes place 6 months after Daredevil Born Again Season 1. So I just wanted to tell you. So now that we got a bit of the information done, let's get started with the cast with obviously Charlie Cox as Matt Murdock Daredevil. Duh, he's the main character of the show. And of course, he's going to be in it. And man, I can't wait to see him. I can't really wait to see what he's gonna do. First of all, the suit, best Daredevil suit ever. That's all I'm gonna say. I mean, easily the best Daredevil suit. Just look at the aura. And look at this poster aura. The rain, the bloody rain, the devil's rain. Oh, that looks so clean. And also, I do kind of like is that you kind of see in the trailer. I'm not saying they don't ever do it, but in the trailer, some shots, he has his radar sense. You can see it, the ways it affects and stuff. And I'm like, dude, that's really cool. I mean, we've seen it before, but I don't know. I just love seeing that. It's just such a cool visual thing to look at. And man, I'm very excited to see what he's gonna go through and all of that. And I do really want to know about the origin of the suit because we finally got the double D's on his chest. Oh my gosh, finally. And then, of course, we got the main antagonist, the mayor of New York, Vincent D'Onofrio as Kingpin Wilson Fisk. As he's trying to stop all the vigilantes. That might have been bad, but taking down all the vigilantes with his anti-vigilante task force. And I'm very interested about what's going to kind of happen to his character in this show. I'm very interested about it, especially because there's gonna be a lot of stuff going on. He's the mayor, and apparently he's boxing someone, and Vincent D'Onofrio has been saying this boxing match is a big part of Kingpin's story in this show. So I'm very interested to see all of that. But hey, I'm excited. Just look at this poster too. More Devil's Reign, just so much aura in these posters. I'm sorry guys if you think I'm glazing, but dude, I think just the bloody rain is so clean. Woo! And then we got the return of our iconic Netflix character Kristen Ritter as Jessica Jones. Man, I'm excited, man. It's great to see that she's back, and I'm very interested about what kind of role. I mean, I feel I'll be honest, I don't want to be that guy. I feel she's gonna appear in the end of the series. She won't be in the first half of the series. Probably I'll say episode 6. She'll be introduced, probably some cliffhanger like we've been seeing in the trailer. I feel that's just gonna be how. Well, I'm excited to see what she's been up to, what's been up with Jessica Jones these last, oh god knows how many years it's been for this character. But I'm very excited to see because back in 2019 that was her final show season of Jessica Jones. And if you guys remember, that's, I'm pretty sure it's that, no, I think it's that or the Punisher season 2. That was the final season of these Marvel Netflix shows, if I'm right. So I'm very excited to see her, and I can't wait to see what she's gonna do. I mean, it looks like she's the same old Jessica Jones. She looks the same action, and I just can't wait. Next up, we got Deborah Ann Wool as Karen Page, one of, I think, everyone's favorites. And this time, she will be back with a bigger role, unlike last season, which she was in the first episode, moved to San Francisco, and then came back in the finale. So I'm very excited to see her, and it looks like she about to be doing a lot of crazy stuff. Like she about to be probably Karen walking down Page, we could call her. We'll see. But do like the action stuff, and she's wearing a wig in like a bit of it, so she's in disguise too. Like I'm very curious about what is going on, and I don't know if this is a flashback or something, but it looks like him and Matt are gonna have a romance again. I'm not sure, but we'll find out. But I'm excited for like Karen to come back and actually have a bigger role because she's definitely one of the fan favorites. Like when she was not. What I'm trying to say is when she was like not supposed to come back in Daredevil Born Again, it was devastating. But then they fixed it and brought her back. So thankfully, we're getting Karen Page back. Next up, we got Wilson Bethel as Bullseye. And man, I'm very interested to see like what's gonna be happening to his character because is he gonna be an anti-hero? I hope not, because in the comics he's never been an anti-hero. He's just a crazy psychotic like character. I mean, he was kind of shown in last season if you saw him, but like I'm very interested because like Wilson Bethel says Bullseye will have some redemption arc or something in his way though. So I'm very curious about what he means with that part. Like what and if he's gonna be an anti-hero because you do see in the trailer, it looks like him and Matt will be teaming up in a situation. So I'm very interested in that. And also I just have to say this. I can't wait for this diner scene because all the crazy stuff we seen, like little clips, and you can't imagine all the items and stuff he could use at a diner. Dude, just imagine, like, there's no way he would do it, but imagine he uses a cherry to like kill someone. Oh my gosh, that'd be like a bit insane, but like, or you just put a cherry, like cherry on top after you take care of business. Like, I can't wait for this diner scene. I don't know about you guys. Next up, we got Ayelet Zur, sorry if I mispronounced it, as Vanessa Fisk, as she will be returning in Daredevil Born Again Season 2. I'm very interested what's going to happen to her character and stuff. And then we got a new introduction to a different character, as we got an iconic actor, I feel like for a lot of people probably know him, Matthew Lillard. And he's playing a character named Mr. Charles as of right now. And it looks like he's going to be like competing with Fisk or something. I have no clue. But I feel like, there must be some twist or something. They're hiding that he's gonna be some bigger villain or character in like the show or something. But we'll have to find out. As of right now, it's just Matthew Lillard as Mr. Charles. That's all we know. Next, we got Camelia Rodriguez as Ava Ayala, or now she's looking like she's going to become the White Tiger. And I'm not gonna lie, for a homemade fit, this is kind of a cool fit. I do really mess with that fit, man, and I really do like it. And all I'm just gonna say is like I'm very curious about what's gonna happen. Like we've seen a bit, and it looks like she's about to get into some trouble, but I can't wait to see her. And then we're also getting Margarita Leviva. Sorry if I mispronounced her, as Heather Glenn coming back, and we've seen a little bit of her. Like it looks like she's checking like someone like with therapy in prison. I'm very interested in that, and I think there was something that says like she's gonna have like some like twist or something's gonna happen to her character that will be like interesting. So I'm very curious about that as well. And then these next two are very interesting because we got Eldon Henson as Foggy Nelson, and then Toby Leonard Moore as James Wesley. As if you guys know, these two are pretty much dead. And I don't think they're bringing them back because based on when you look at the trailers of these two, these are like I think flashbacks. Especially if I'm right, they mentioned something about like how there will be a season one Daredevil flashback in like this season. So that's probably why we'll see these two. And I don't think they're coming back to life. I don't even think Foggy's coming back. Like I know people are saying it. I'm just looking at it as like it'll be nice, but I'll just accept the fact that he's unfortunately dead. And then if he comes back, I'll be happy. But it's kind of hard. Even I think Charlie Cox has admitted that like it's kind of hard to think of him coming back. But I'm very interested about this flashback scene too, like what it has with Fisk or like Daredevil, or I don't know, like with Wesley and Foggy. Like I'm very curious about what's important about this scene that takes it place to this present time now. And then another guy that's returning is Tony Dalton as the Swordman, or Jack, if you guys remember from the Hawkeye series. He came back in Daredevil Born Again Season 1. and it looks like he got off of prison because if you remember, like at the end of Daredevil Born Against season one, he got arrested and he was like locked up. And I assume maybe Punisher got everyone out like at the post credit scene of Daredevil Born Against season one. If you guys remembered, so I feel like that's probably the case. But also like I'm very curious about like what's gonna happen to you, like what he's gonna play. It looks like he will have some decent role. I mean, he's had like a decent role throughout like the shows he's been in, so possibly. So we'll see. And then some other characters. You got Michael Gandolfi, if I mispronounced as Daniel Blake, this guy, as well as Artsy Fushan. Sorry if I mispronounced as Book. They're returning. We got, I think it looks like we'll get Sheila Rivera, BB Urich, Christine McDuffie, like all these characters, and then like I think the crew at the end of Daredevil Born Again season one, like in Josie's bar, like cheering all those officers and cops that will be helping the vigilantes. So we'll be getting that. But the one that I think to end it off, finally, we got our GOAT Royce Johnson as Detective Brett Mahoney. Finally, bro. I mean, like, he has been teased. Like, he was like with them like when they were filming and stuff. And also like he was shown in the recent like these 30-second trailers they've been showing. And man, I'm just so happy because like I felt like he was missing. He was such a big part in the Netflix series, and somehow he just never came back. Like they just didn't bring him back. I mean, I know there was a lot of drama, so I feel like now we're finally seeing the new creative team actually working on this and doing a good job. Like doing a good job, and I think I feel like I have trusted this creative team. But we got Brett Mahoney, and I'm excited to see like what he's been up to and when he will reappear. And he's loyal to our boy Daredevil and all of our vigilante crew. That's the GOAT right there, man. I'm just happy that we're getting Brett Mahoney because he was missed last season. Like I think we could all admit. And then we got a little bit of like some rumored characters like appearing, as well as like some that might not appear, but I feel like they could. So we'll start off with Mike Coulter as Luke Cage. And I feel like, like what I've been hearing is that like their rumors are they are coming back, but some rumors saying there aren't. I'm not sure, but I feel like we will be eventually seeing him either this season or probably next season. But I do like it'll be exciting to see if we get the whole Defenders reunion. Like we're already getting Jessica Jones back, so I can't wait. And he's been talking about, like Luke Cage coming back to the MCU eventually. So we'll find out. And then the next one we got is Finn Jones, Danny Rand, or Iron Fist. Like, and it's like I said, pretty much the same thing. It looks like he could be coming back or not, but we'll see. I think I have a feeling they might because they've been teasing it. Like they were at New York when they were filming Daredevil Born Again season two, so I feel like it's possible, but I have to wait and find out. But hey, it's nice to get them back. Someone that says that she's not coming back is Jessica Henwick as Colleen Wing. Is if you know she's like with Iron Fist, like in the Iron Fist show in Defenders, but she says she's not coming back. But this is what she says about like her character not returning in season two of Daredevil. She said, I did, however, go and hang out on set and had a great time. And I can say that the new season is going to be incredible. Fans of the Netflix show will be very happy. Well, first thing is that's great to see that she seems like it's going to be a great show, and like especially if you're Netflix fans with those shows. But you're telling me you're not in it, but you're on set. How many times have we seen this? How many times have we played this game? And maybe she's right. Maybe she's not in it, but she could probably appear in season three. But I think you're lying. I think you're lying. And if you are on set and you saw the suit and stuff and you were hanging out with the crew, you must be in Daredevil Born Again season two. You might be in a small cameo, but you're probably gonna be in it, so you're probably lying. I'm just gonna say that. I think she's lying. And if she's in it, I think Iron Fist is in it, and then probably Luke Cage. So we might have one, boys and girls. The next one that was confirmed, but I think not anymore, is John Bernthal Punisher. Even Charlie Cox mentioned it in like Jimmy Kimmel interview that like he's not coming back, but I feel like he will appear maybe in a small cameo and stuff. I know it takes place 6 months after season one, so maybe like that's the case, but I feel like we could see him getting off of prison and maybe getting all the vigilantes like out of there. That's all I'm gonna say. And I think if I'm right, that guy was named Anthony. He's dead in either one of the two results. The first one, most likely, Punisher kills him. The second one, Kingpin kills him when he finds out what happened. So, yeah, but I feel like he could appear, especially in the trailer. Like Matt and Jessica are in Frank's like hidden like place, like where he's been living from like last season. So I'm very interested in that. And like overall, like I think there was something with like Brett Mahoney, like Royce Johnson, like he had a picture with Karen and John Bernthal. So I feel like he will appear, but we'll find out. And then the last one I say that is rumored to appear, or like it's whether this season or next season she will appear, is Elektra. And like I think I hear like maybe change the cast or stuff, but I think Elodie Young is coming back as Elektra at the end of this season or next season. I feel like end of the season of like this upcoming season, cliffhanger or not cliffhanger, but we'll see Elektra, and then I think she will have a big part in season three, which I'm excited because I like Elodie Young or Elektra. I don't know how everyone feels, but I do like her, and I can't wait for that. And also, another thing is like I'm very curious about what's gonna happen, and like I'm not sure. Like this is just a rumor, but I feel like she is, and she's been teasing it a bit. And she's like, "You guys missed my Electro on Instagram," so I think she is coming back eventually this season at the end. Well, that's my final guess. At the end of like the finale of this season, we'll see Electra come back. And then another thing I want to talk about is like once moment Vincent D'Onofrio mentioned in like an interview. He says like there's this one scene that will rivals "I beat you." I beat you. I beat you. Which is kind of crazy to think that like that could be rivaled. I mean, like I don't feel it feels like it's too crazy, but I think it's this scene right here where we see Daredevil, Jessica Jones, all the crew like together, all the vigilantes. I think it's gonna be like I beat you instead of that. It's we beat you. But I'm very curious about that, and I do wonder if like if it will like rival it, but I think it could, but I don't think it's gonna surpass it because like I don't know. I think just the I beat you just hits different. Like it just hits different for me. I mean, like we'll see what happens, but if he says it, he might be right. So I'll wait until that scene happens. And then some other stuff is I want to like talk about is like Daredevil Born Again season 3 and Spider-Man Brand New Day connections. And by the way, I'm gonna spoil like this might be some little spoilers and stuff. So I just want to warn you guys. So if you don't want to like it's not like leaked or anything, it's just like they kind of said it. So I just want to let you guys know if you want to get off the video, I understand. But if not, hello. Thank you for continue on watching. But one of the big things is if you watch the Spider-Man Brand New Day trailer, we see Sheila Rivera with Spider-Man, and she's given the key to him. So it seems like the Mayor Fisk arc is gonna end, and it did kind of spoil it, but also I think one of the creative teams talked about it too, like saying how the Mayor Fisk storyline ends in season two, and he's saying this. What we're doing going forward feels more like the return to the Frank Miller era comics. It was fun to play in the realm of politics, but I like something a little more street level. So it kind of sucks because I was hoping this thing could last longer, and I felt like you could have done season 3 with a new story, but also like still have that involved. So I felt like you could have done that, but I don't know. I'm a bit bummed if that's the case, but we'll have to find out. But it does look like the Mayor Fisk arc is ending this season. And I'm very interested about what this new story will be for season 3 as well. Another thing they showed in the trailer is the Hand is returning. So I don't know if they'll be returning in season 2 or next year in season 3. Like, who knows? But I mean, they're coming back in Spider-Man Brand New Day. So I'm very curious about that. Like, the Hand are back, what they've been up to. So that's something too. And also, Royce Johnson posted on Instagram that he is filming for season 3, so he's coming back. Which great news, you know. We Detective Mahoney's the GOAT. So can't complain about that. And then there's something, I think Fisk says something bad will happen. Like this quote right here, like this post right here talks about like something's gonna change Fisk or something. And a lot of people, I'm not sure what it is, are thinking that Vanessa's gonna die at the end of Daredevil Born Again season 2. I'm not sure, but I'm very curious about what's gonna happen to Vanessa. And then the last thing is Daredevil possibly being in prison. I'm very interested in that because that's been the big rumor. Everyone thinks Matt's gonna be end up in prison, and he's gonna have a beard because one of the things is when they were interviewed, Matt, like they asked, "Are you still gonna have your beard or are you gonna shave it?" And they said no comment. Vincent D'Onofrio and Charlie Cox. So I'm very interested. And Charlie Cox was filming Daredevil Born Again season 3 right now. As of right now, this is what's happening. And one of the things that's happened is that like he still has his beard because he was getting interviewed with Jimmy Kimmel and he said he was just like came out from filming this section of Daredevil Born Again. So I think we're getting bearded Daredevil and possibly in prison, which is maybe why he might not appear in Spider-Man Brand New Day. But I'm very curious and I can't wait. Like, I really want to know what happens at the end of season 2 of Daredevil Born Again. Anyways, guys, that's pretty much it for Daredevil Born Again season 2. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you guys enjoyed, subscribe, leave a like. That'd be nice. And I'll see you all next time.